Hello, my friends. I welcome you with open heart and quiet mind. Today, I wish to share with you something that has been at the core of my journey, a question that has been asked by many, yet has a simple answer when we truly listen. What is the meaning of life? Perhaps together we can find a new way to look at this question, a way that brings peace and understanding to our hearts. Life. It is often said to be a mystery, a question we all search for answers to. But perhaps the answer is not something we need to find. It is something we need to recognize, something that has always been with us, hidden in plain sight. Let me share with you what I've learned over the years, not as a solution, but as a way of being. Perhaps in these words you will find something that resonates with your own journey. When we ask ourselves, what is the meaning of life? Зрение мы часто смотрим в внешний мир, на других, на достижения. But I believe the most profound answer lies within us, in the quiet space of our hearts and minds. Life is not a destination, but a process of constant becoming. Every breath, every thought, every moment is a step on this journey of discovery. And yet we are often caught in the rush of the world, distracted by the noise, forgetting to listen to what truly matters. Years ago, when I first became a monk, I thought I would find meaning in the teachings of others, in the rituals or in the perfection of my actions. But over time, I learned that the true meaning of life is found not in doing, but in being present, in being aware, in simply being alive. I remember a story, one from my own time of searching. There was a man who asked me, "Master, what is the meaning of life?" I told him, "The meaning of life is like water in a river. It is constantly moving, flowing, changing. It cannot be grasped, only experienced. It is only by surrendering to the flow that we begin to understand it." The man looked puzzled at first, but then he smiled. He understood. Many people live their lives as if they are rushing to some destination, believing that happiness, success, or peace lies in the future. But this moment, right here, right now, is where life truly exists. We often look for meaning in external achievements, building a career, acquiring possessions, gaining recognition. But these things are like shadows. They can only provide temporary satisfaction. True meaning, true peace, comes when we stop running. It comes when we pause, reflect, and align ourselves with the present. It comes from knowing that life is fleeting and that time is our most precious resource. The most important question is not, what am I doing with my life? But how am I living in this moment? When you can be fully present, fully alive in each breath, in each step, you will begin to see the beauty and meaning that's always been there. Another lesson I've learned on my journey is the power of self-reflection. We are often caught up in the expectations and judgments of others, but in truth, the only opinion that matters is your own. What do you believe? What do you stand for? Who are you when no one else is around? These are the questions that can guide you toward a life of purpose. Another lesson I've learned on my journey is the power of self-reflection. We are often caught up in the expectations and judgments of others, but in truth, the only opinion that matters is your own. What do you believe? What do you stand for? Who are you when no one else is around? These are the questions that can guide you toward a life of purpose. Life's meaning is not found in accumulating things, but in cultivating wisdom, compassion, and understanding. It is about how we treat others, how we treat ourselves, and how we respond to the challenges we face. The hardships we encounter are not obstacles. They are teachers. In every challenge, there is an opportunity for growth. In every difficulty, there is a lesson to be learned. Think of your life as a garden. The seeds you plant today, the thoughts you nurture, the actions you take will shape the future. But remember, a garden needs patience. It needs care. And most of all, it needs presence. The meaning of life is not a grand, complicated idea. It is simple. It is the ability to be present with what is, to grow with grace, and to live with kindness. So I ask you now, what are you doing with your moments? How are you choosing to live today? Life is not a mystery to be solved, but a journey to be experienced. And when you embrace this truth, you will find the meaning you seek. So I ask you now, what are you doing with your moments? How are you choosing to live today? Life is not a mystery to be solved, but a journey to be experienced. And when you embrace this truth, you will find the meaning you seek. Thank you for listening. May your journey be filled with peace, clarity, and purpose.